Good morning. Oh. Okay, so I guess there's only one person here. It took me a lot to get myself out of bed today. Like I just didn't. I was just not feeling it. But it's not about how I feel. It's about what needs to get. And this is the second to the last day of MSM. Um, I'm so excited. Today's class, we're focusing on value marketing. I don't even, I don't even have that insane energy. Like this month has already been a lot, and it's just been how many days. So I'm going to be talking about value marketing, and the reason we're talking about value marketing is because um, I will say that value marketing is when you understand how to do value marketing, you make a shitload of money, right? What we are doing right now at MSM is value marketing, right? That is providing some sort of value in exchange for customer loyalty. Ooh, I'm testing out the new lights I got from All Rems. Just kind of seeing how whether it works as an extra light on this slide. Okay, so when you start to understand value marketing, you give yourself the chance to make a lot of money. Honestly, there's a lot of money to be made online. Personally, for me, I've gone through step one of value marketing, which is to first build a small base, a small community of people that you know they love what you do, they are inspired by your work or by your product or whatever it is that you do, right? And so from this point on, I'm expanding into bigger markets and basically repeating and rinsing the same thing. So let's get into value marketing proper. So the major idea of value marketing is um, building relationship with your consumers, like as a company. Um, um, yeah. So it's like building relationships with people that are consuming your products, consuming your products, consuming your services, whatever. So it's just that relationship that you're trying to build with providing value. Now, the idea of value for most people, they think, okay, value is all about teaching people stuff. But that is not all there is to value. Value, um, there are different types of values, right? When it comes to value marketing, there are different types of value. But one thing I want you to know is that value marketing is, I would say, is a superb method of marketing, right? Because it builds customer trust. Now, customer trust and loyalty is not very easy to build. And of course, you see a lot of vendors. It's one thing to run an ad. Anybody can run an ad on the internet. But not everybody can get customers that keep coming back, right? So one of the major things I've used to build as a freelancer, web designer, as anything really, is building in such a way that my customers remember me and they want to work with me again and again and again, right? And when when it's done right, you just continuously have a steady flow of cash in your business. And I'm not going to lie, cash is king when it comes to business. I have people that I've worked with this year, and they've not bought anything from me at all this year. In fact, I can't even count how many times they've used my services, right? So Brands like that I super, super duper cherish, or people like that I cherish, right? And the reason why is probably because of value marketing. Value marketing helps you build loyalty with your customers. So you don't have customers that are just there. You have customers that really, really um they key into the idea of your brand or of your business, or they just love your business, and whatever it is that you produce, they will continuously buy from you just because they love you. Right, so there are different types of value marketing. There's the functional value. So for the functional value, it is basically you providing a direct solution to whatever problems, right? So it's just like the functional value focuses more on the physical aspect of the problem that the customer is facing. But let's say that I have a problem with um notebooks. I have a lot of notebooks, you guys. It's unhealthy. I have like a collection of notebooks for no reason. So let's say you have this notebook, but it's not fancy, so you don't like it. You want something that is more aesthetically pleasing because you're probably like an aesthetic person like me. So you get this this book. So now, because of the way this book looks, it looks more fancy. It kind of solves my problem of wanting something that is aesthetically pleasing, right? Because it solves that problem for me, you can call this the functional value. It focuses on the physical aspect of um the physical aspect of the product. So another one could be you have a problem with I'll say with making money or something, like with sales, and I come in and I say, okay, this is what you can do, this is what you can do, this is what you can do to improve your sales, and that works for you. So that will also be um functional value, right? So the other type of value is the economic value, right? So we're looking at how much the customer is paying versus how much they are getting for what they are paying, right? So personally for me, when I price things, I look at how much you can potentially make from the thing that I'm pricing. Most more or less, if I say the price is 5k, I'm pretty sure you can make like 500k from it. So it's like the range of money you can make from this particular knowledge versus how much you how do I put this? The amount you can make from the particular thing that I'm teaching you versus how much you are paying, right? I make sure that the ratio is high. It's like 90 to 10, or like 99 to 1%. I just know that, okay, if you do this, if you do this, if you do this, you will end up here, right? So that's for the function. I mean, that's for the economic value. I could price something at If I price something at 40k, it means I know that you definitely would be making well over 40k from that particular. Like, I know that you'd be making millions, and so I just want to get my share of your millions. You get my point, right? I know you'd make more money with it. That's why I'll price it at that point, right? So you need to. What am I thinking about? So yeah, you need to understand the ratio. You are pricing something, your product has to be solving a bigger problem, right, for your audience. And that's why I talked about the bigger the problems you solve, the more money you're able to make, the more money you're able to make, the bigger the problems you solve, right? So there's another one called social value. So now this particular thing that you have solved for your customers, how does it affect them in the society, right? Let's look at these two phones, an iPhone and a Samsung. They are both solving the same problems of pictures or communicating with your loved ones, right? But one has an higher social value. One has an higher social value, and that one is the iPhone. Why? Because for some weird reasons, if you have an iPhone, it signals higher status. Depending on the Android you have, it might signal higher status, but definitely, if you have an iPhone, it signals higher status, and that helps you. based on sort of value that it provides, right? Social value. Also, you could be like a community. If you belong to this certain community, only high achievers are in this community, right? And just you associating yourself with that community, good morning, just you associating yourself with that community alone is a form of social, social value. That community provides an added value to you based on status, or based on perception from other people, right? So another type of value is the psychological value. How does this product or how does this service help your customer feel, right? Talking about does it make them feel good? Does it tap into their subconscious and touches them in a way that leaves a lasting change, right? So you need to have a combination of all of this in your product. That's how you create a solid product that people love, right? You have the social value of it, you have the quantitative value, um I mean the economic value, you have the functional value. You have so much tied into a single product, and at the end of the day, that product is going to work well. So I think I'm going to use the billionaires community as an example to really push this point forward. So right, just under the billionaire community or billionaires club, you have a lot of different communities, lot of subsections, right? But the major goal you see is increasing your income, making more money, all of that, improving your life, whatever. That's the functional value, the major thing that it's solving. The economic value is that you are paying less to get more, right? The social value is that by associating with the community, you're able to create lasting relationships. It's like, okay, I belong to this community of people that are, they're successful people in there, a lot of people that um are doing very well in their careers or in their businesses, and I belong to that community, right? So there's also this psychological value, right? Being a part of this community helps me feel a certain way. It gives me a sense of belonging. It gives me a form of fulfillment that I'm investing in myself. Right? We can run this through for different products. We can also run the same value marketing um for the iPhone as well. So start from again, look at it from functional value. So just because I have this phone, I'm able to take clearer videos for my work. The processor is fast, so I'm able to do things fast on my phone, right? The UI UX is simple. I'm able to access things on my phone quite easily without stressing and looking for things, right? Now, so when I look at the economic value that it provides me personally as an influencer, because I'm able to take clearer pictures, right? Um, and also able to use it like for to call, because if I'm going to compare an iPhone to a camera, I'm going to look at the fact that with this iPhone I'm able to call, I'm able to chat with my loved ones, I'm able to take pictures and store the pictures in there, I'm able to make videos, I'm able to edit videos on the same device, right? I'm able to watch other people's content on the same device, versus if I were to get a camera around the same price range, I would only be able to take pictures, right? So when you compare the value, the economic value, so to say, you are able to see how much I'm getting for this like single piece of for this device, right? So when you now look at the social value, right, thinking about the social capital that this thing that this thing provides me as an influencer, just by having the phone, like people just ascribe an higher status to you, which I don't know, it's not deniable, like it's just what it is, right? So the psychological value that it provides is that the psychological value that it provides is that technically it just makes me feel good. Like I'm able to do everything I need to do as fast as I need to do them, access a lot of things, take high quality pictures, process my edit my videos and do all of that just on this device. Right. So we can run this for several products and the it will still be um still arrive at the same thing. So finally, we're going to be looking at the benefits of um value marketing. Right. So I'll say one of the major things that we need to know is that the traditional types of marketing, they are quickly fading away because people kind of know about those forms of marketing already. So it's not really effective, right? So these people are more attracted to things that kind of carry a lot of value, right? So one of the major benefits is you're able to build a loyal customer base, right? You have a customer base. I know that if you launch a product today, you have people within that base that already love your past products that will still buy from you, right? Because one, the quality is good, it makes them feel good, it helps them with social state. There's just a lot tied into it, and so they feel like they benefit from this thing that you've created, and so they just continue to use the thing, right? So another thing is retaining customers because the thing is good and they are loyal. You know, um, it's cheaper to just have your old customers buy from you than it is to keep looking for new customers every time, right? So because your product is good, right? Not only will they use it, they would okay, yeah, okay, yeah, retaining customers. Okay, so because your product is good, they will continuously use it, right? And so you have customers that you can build relationships with. And I'll say, ideally, it's not just about building um it's not just about building a single sales from I'll be getting a single sales from a person. It's about how many sales that good morning, Aisha. It's about how many sales you can get from that one person long term. So you have to think long term. Can I get this person to buy this particular product from me and this other product and this other product and this other product, right? And the more you can do that, the more money you can make. Right. So finally, it creates brand advocates. So you have people that love your brand, so invested in your brand that they just keep spreading the good news about your brand. Okay, this morning I woke up now. So a message from somebody from Cameroon. They said, "Oh, this person connected me to you." Right? You have people that love what you do so much that they share it with their friends, they share it with their family. They talk about you in different places that matter, and you're able to get referrals through that. And I've gotten a lot of referrals just from my community members. That they say, okay, um, you can work with Kita. Kita is good for this. You can do this. You can get this course from her. She teaches this. She teaches this. She teaches this. Right. So, you being able to create the different layers of value helps your business. It helps you grow. Okay, so finally, who is Noella? I'm going to have to look for her in the community. She has been referring me to a lot of people. Okay, so finally, what I want you to know is that your ability to create significant value will make you insane money, right? And not value at the expense of no, not generating sales at the expense of other people, but creating real value. It's going to impact your life, it's going to change your life, and it's going to make you a shitload of money. So guys, that will be the end of today's class. It's a pretty short class, but I'm pretty sure this should be impactful. um yeah, so today is day 29 of MSM. I'm pumped, I'm excited. Let me even just make a video and just say, oh, today's So today is day 29 of MSM. Tomorrow is the final class where I'll be talking about customer retention, right? I've talked a little on value marketing. Yesterday, we talked about attraction marketing. So, we're going to be combining all of this knowledge together to figure out a way and for me to explain a way that you can retain your customers and always have people buying from you every month. Okay, guys, that will be the end of today's class. I will see you tomorrow. Inshallah. Vlogging. See, I've created the vlog. Oh, I've even edited the video. I'm not vlogging for this one is not part of the vlog. Oh. No, I'm not vlogging. I come at myself. I want to focus on creating content for Instagram. And I have a lot of content ideas that are incredible. Right. I'm just going to be creating you guys know me when it comes to quality videos. I love my videos very good. Like I love high quality videos. I don't know, it just makes me happy when I go through my feed and I look at my videos and all of them is like professionally done. I just don't like mediocre work. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, officially announce. Oh, it's tomorrow that I'll do the announcement. You guys better like take me to dinner or something to celebrate the end of MSM. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for showing up to today's class. If you have any questions, do let me know. Let me know now if you have any questions before I move on my day. And don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter to learn more about marketing. Don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter to learn more about marketing and business. So we're done with this stuff. All right, guys. Bye.